let me set the scene
Perfect.
for what we're doing tonight. Tonight, right? Okay. World War One, 1917. The world has been at war since 1914. Millions have died. Nobody's seen anything like this before. The fog of war is thick. Bodies are piling up. And during this, people see things that you would never see, have never seen before. And it is during this time that the veil between two worlds thins. And that is where our players find themselves. So, starting with Holly, um, tell me about
Um,
your
fantastic.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm playing a soldier. Um, he is a hand-to-hand combat master. Um, he but he also his last name, it doesn't matter. It's a bunch of letters and everybody calls him Private Alphabet. So it doesn't matter because that's what everybody knows him as now. Not the smartest guy. Not the smartest guy. But grew up with three brothers. And he was the oldest, and he recognizes the benefits of playing for a team, but he is not that nice.
And you are American,
Yeah,
British,
yeah,
Allied.
I'm the only one with a helmet, so yes, I'm American.
It's really fitting.
Factual.
It is very factual. This is
Must be nice.
It is. Thank you. It's the only armor I have.
Yeah.
this is the time in the war where the Americans did join and everyone else had been fighting for like years and was wearing like basically um dead people's clothes. Once they died, they like took their clothes from them and put them on new recruits. So, Owen, tell me about your person.
Yes, I am playing Private Bertram Davies. He is the last remnant of his troop of British soldiers. His specialization is knowledge and communications, which hopefully will come in handy. And he is something of a coward.
And you are not American, not with that
No,
accent.
no, I am a British soldier who has been taken in by these Americans, as it were.
Yeah, yeah, that would totally happen. We need bodies, and British soldier would know what was going on, and and he doesn't have a helmet. That is true. All right, Marlo, tell me about your character.
I'm playing Private Mark Fields. Pleased to meet you. I was a running back for Galveston Ball High School, first ever high school with football at it. So that's how you know we're the best. And I'm here today because they told me to be here, and I'm serving my country. God damn it!
Are you Nebraska?
No, I'm going with Texas, baby. That's the
Texas.
easiest thing to do because that's where I'm from,
There
baby.
you go. Yeah,
Well, and
Texas.
I did look that up. That is actually a true fact. They say that Galveston Ball High School in Galveston, Texas, was the first high school with high school football as a sport you could play, and it was in
Now, who says
1888.
that? Now, who says that? Is it Galveston? Is it Texas that says that?
Could be Friday Night Lights, baby.
There
It's
you
all started
go.
here.
And our illustrious Taylor is MIA, as you see. So her character will be Private Houlihan will come in. He will still be with the unit. Um, and he is a grizzled old man who has seen things and is not here to take yo shit. Um, he's not going to sound like a queen, I promise, Taylor. But so he is part of the unit. He is there, and he will assist. And I will play him in Taylor's memory. Okay, and with that, we will. I will start the scene. Let me pull up. Oh, where did it go? Oh shit! I had it all pulled up. Sorry, hold on. Oh, I think I closed it.
You're doing
Okay.
great.
Okay, so you guys are together. You meet at your base camp. You're in France. You are in name doesn't matter. It's northern France, closest to Belgium. This is an area where fighting has happened, throughout the war. After a while, it all starts to look the same. If you're being honest, it's all mud. It's all muck. They're all holes in the ground. They're all trenches. But you come up. You guys are gathered here for a mission. They want a small group because we need to get you in, get you out. And you will meet with your commanding officer, and they are going to tell you about Company D of the 2nd Battalion. Okay. And then, so we have lost Company D of the 2nd Battalion for 3 days. We don't know where they are. We last received a distress call from Private First Class Gerald Hendricks. This is a radio operator with D Company requesting aid. But since then, we have heard nothing. After that radio call, another call came in this morning, and we thought it was from Private Hendricks, but after talking with this person, it was clear that was not Private Hendricks. The voice was twisted, dark, saying things that made no sense. We thought that Company D was completely taken out by the enemy based on the lack of communication, but there might still be soldiers alive, and we have to go after them. So we need you four, to go and to their last known location and try and see if anyone is still alive, bring them back. Also look for Captain Edward Smith, who was the commander of the 2nd Battalion. On him was an intel pouch that contained coded notes and maps of enemy troop movements. That is the other thing we need. If there's all loss of life, let's not make this a total loss. Get that intel. That's your mission. So you guys are to set out immediately. You will each be provided with a week's worth of rations, so 7 days, and 7 days worth of water. So there's a couple of things. Do you guys want to get there immediately? So just walk through the night, or do you want to take your time and rest?
Get her done. Let's do it.
All right, yeah. Let's move forward.
Awesome. Cool.
Cool.
You're going to march through the night. It's cold. You don't see anything when you're marching through the French countryside. You guys, you new Americans, have never even been maybe never even been out of the country, but surely never been to Europe, surely never been to the French countryside. And whatever giddiness you may have had about being in another country, that's long since gone. The death that you've seen, you walk by and the smell, if it's not old, dead smell, which Marlowe's character, what are you? Private? Tell me. Fields, thank you. Private Fields, you would know that. You would know what death smells like because of animals. You would know what dead animals smell like.
Yeah,
So
Papaw's farm has a lot of animals on it. I help.
That's right. So you recognize the smell of death. but there's, and just your standard bugs, winds. It's cold for some reason, like unseasonably so, you assume. It's France, who knows? But you get there the next day around noon. You guys just walk through the night. So to start, as you guys are walking, there's one question I want you to answer. And it is, what will you do when you finally escape this godforsaken war? So to do this little game thing, you will use so everyone with your deck of cards, right? You shuffled them.
Yeah.
And you will pick 3 cards. And that will be your hand for now.
Okay.
And based on the card suit is how you will answer. Okay. And this is in your little reference sheet that I gave you guys for anyone listening. Spades is knowledge. So learning things, overcoming suffering. Clubs are things, overcoming obstacles, action, or adventure. Hearts are relationship, like an emotion or connection. And diamonds are self, so like ambition or hope. So what I need from the 4 of you, and I will draw for Private Houlihan, is as a group, I need 2 hearts and 2 diamonds. You cannot talk. You cannot tell each other what you're doing. You guys will DM me what you're giving.
Okay.
But you will respond out loud based on like what you're doing. So if you were to do a heart, you would respond in a way about relationships. So like, what are you going to do to get out of this godforsaken war? I'm going to go back and I'm going to become a family man. I'm going to marry that, that person, that I left behind, or, some sort of emotion connection. And that should be a clue to the other players of what maybe you put down. So 2 hearts, 2 diamonds. That's what I need. Okay. All right. I got Marlo. Go ahead and respond. How you?
I'm getting my cheat sheet pulled up right
I
quick.
know, right? I'm like,
Oh,
printed
yeah.
it.
Wait.
I'm never
Open my cheat
prepared. I
sheet.
did have my dice ready though.
I appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
If you did draw like a joker, that is wild. It can be anything you want.
Well, when I get out of here, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my high school and I'm going to teach them kids football. I'm going to teach them how to fight like I'm learning. And maybe one day they can make it big. They won't have to see these horrors. But me, I want to be a coach. I want to teach young men how to do exactly what I did.
All right, Owen, go ahead.
Well, when I'm back, I will assert myself more. I will show them. They'll see I'm not just some schoolboy. I will be different, better.
All right. Holly, you got to tell. Oh, I see it. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Am I supposed
No.
to? Okay.
No, I see it. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Gonna go back and I'm gonna build a cabin. I'm gonna live off the land.
All right. And Private Houlihan is Private Houlihan gets home. He is going to tell those people that he always wanted to tell them how much he fucking hated them.
Mm-hmm.
Because those young people who think it's so easy They need to know. So that's what he's going to do.
Love it. Cantankerous old man.
Okay, I will say, so we needed 2 hearts and 2 diamonds, and you guys did not do it.
I didn't have a choice.
It's okay. It's okay. It just means you fail.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
everyone. Okay,
Believe me,
so
that crushes my soul. Thanks, Kelly.
is wool, baby. Okay, so you guys are overcome with feelings of isolation and loss. You're thinking about what you're going to do back home, but man, can you ever really go back home? Is anyone going to be able to connect with you now? You're not who you were when you left. You're barely who you are now. And so with that, you guys are going to draw for corruption.
Oh no! Right out the gate.
Okay,
Right.
so let's draw. So what you're going to do is you are going to draw a top card from your deck, and you will DM me your. If it's black, you take a point of corruption. If it's red, you didn't. Don't tell anybody.
I'm not gonna. I won't even make a face.
Are you sure about that, Holly? Because your poker face looking pretty bad.
I don't have a good one. That's why I don't play.
So all I need to know, DM me if you did get a point of corruption, and I will kind of tell you what to do with that. Love it. Okay, so beyond that, right? You guys are like overcome with this feeling of isolation. Who are you going to be? Can you ever go back home? But also, you kind of start to forget about who you were before you became soldiers. Because, like, this is so all encompassing and just like takes over your whole mind. You're doing everything you can to just survive this moment. And because you guys failed, it's going to be a little harder to complete this mission. So the way that this works is each mission has so many goals you have to get, and you guys will have like battles and stuff. And certain battles will give you 1 goal, maybe 2 goals, maybe no goals. I will tell you. Okay, all that to say, you guys walked through the night, powered through the night, talked about your homes that you feel now like you're never going to see. And you start to arrive at Company D's last known location. It's a stretch of land containing 2 trenches running parallel to each other. Not uncommon. Obviously, one side belongs to the Allies, one side belongs to the Central Powers. And in between the trenches is no man's land. And so no man's land is an area, as soldiers you would know this, is an area where you went there to die, basically. You did not go over the trench into no man's land unless you were certain that no one was going to shoot at you and you were going to take over the trench, which like never happened. So seeing this, you listen. I want you guys to roll an investigation to listen and look around.
Wrong paper. All right.
So, what happens if we are not trained in investigation?
Yeah, no problem. You can. Do you have guts?
A little bit, yes.
He's a coward. No.
I have 2 guts, exactly.
Oh.
Yes. So you can use one gut to become trained, and 1 gut for a dice in it.
Gotcha.
Or you can just not do it. That's fine too.
Oh, we don't even get to roll if we're not trained in it?
You don't have to. These are options you can do. If you have enough of the attribute, to it. So Holly, if you don't have investigation, do you have guts?
I do.
Okay, you can use one gut to become trained, and then now you have one less, and so you can
No.
either.
I'm
Is
not
that
doing
it?
I'm not
Okay.
doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Screw that. I'm not looking for information. I only punch things.
Oh,
I'll hold him down. You punch him.
Yeah.
I have
Hand
tried
has it.
and failed. My one die was a 1.
Okay.
Oh, no. What is this game already? This game's over in 30 minutes because we're all like,
Okay.
we succumb to the void.
Well,
Beginning to think I'm never going home.
okay. What about private fields?
I'm not trained in it, but I have 3 guts, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take one
Alright.
and make myself trained in it.
Well,
Oh, a 6.
ooh, there you go. There you go. Okay. And
Way to go,
luckily,
Fields.
Private Houlihan also got a success. You have 2 successes, which is wonderful. Okay. So with that, you guys come upon this area. You see Private Fields and Private Houlihan kind of stop looking around, maybe stopping Private Alphabet from just barging in, balls deep. And so what you don't need a investigation for, you guys all see this, is that there's like a light fog, but it's like noon. So why is there fog and you're not near any water? Because this is the countryside.
Oh.
So that's kind of like, ooh. And one thing that Houlihan and Fields notice is there's no birds or bugs sounds. It's really quiet.
Okay.
Okay, so you come up and you are parallel to the trenches. You're kind of like coming up as if you're coming up through no man's land, but you see the beginning of the trenches. What do you want to do?
It's quieter here than well, my pappy always said it only gets this quiet for a hurricane, and I was born during the 1900 hurricane in Galveston. He said it was never more quiet. The only sound was my screaming. Anyway, this don't seem right. This fog, it ain't normal.
Should we be on the lookout for a hurricane?
I don't think those happen here.
Oh, so good news then.
But it ain't natural. That's all I'm saying.
Can we look around for danger or enemies?
Yeah. You guys can walk. You can walk forward. You can go towards a trench. You can try and leave. You can whatever you want to do to explore the area. Remember, you're looking for Private First Class Hendricks and Captain Smith.
Are we currently in the trenches, or we see ahead the trench?
Captain.
You're on the ground you're above the trench.
Okay.
So it's like you're walking on the ground.
Gotcha.
Is there one side that looks like it's which side? Is there one side that looks like it's the Allied or the
You would know which side is the Allied. We'll say it's the left.
Okay.
Well, someone should probably go into the trench.
I'll go.
Yeah, you will. All right. Is anyone following?
I think I'm standing back and waiting with my rifle at the ready in case I need to do suppressive fire to help him get in the trench.
Okay.
I
Davies?
will follow at a distance, I think.
So for reference, Davies, the trench is probably where you would feel very safe. You may feel most exposed. And you're up in no man's land, close to it, right? So someone could be peeking out of a trench and to shoot you. So a trench would be the safe spot.
In that case, Davies would go in the trench also.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Alpha. Bet, whatever what you prefer. Um, you you hop into the trench. Davies, you're behind, and Fields, you're above. So as you guys hop into this trench, you are starving. And Fields, you're this way too. Suddenly you're starving. Like you feel like you haven't eaten in days. And you are like parched. Like you just feel your mouth, your lips get dry, and you're just like, like you just feel, and you're just like, it's so much.
I'm hungry than a hog. What the hell's going on here?
I don't say anything. I just start eating my rations.
Okay, you're gonna eat a ration.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right. All right. Davies, you see Alphabet eating a ration.
Noms, noms, noms.
But I'm. Well, we're all feeling this sudden hunger.
Yeah.
I think I'm still looking around for people. I think I am hungry, but also scared. So I'm like, I think I have my pistol out, and I'm like, first, I want to make sure that nothing will kill me here in the trench.
Fields.
I think that exclamation, he's confused because he's a hungry boy, but he ain't that hungry. He knows he just ate, he ain't that hungry. So he's gonna kind of side his way over to the trench and kind of try to hop in and see what everyone else is doing and what's going on. He's like, man, we didn't eat that long ago. I'm real hungry. Anybody got an extra apple? I want to touch my ration yet or something.
Do you want to look around for an apple?
Anything. He's looking around for anything. He didn't want. He's like he in his soldier mind. He's like, this is for one day. I can't be eating this ahead of time. But he's looking around trying to see like what's going on. Is there something he can eat down here? Where is the people that are supposed to be in this trench? Like,
roll an investigation.
So now, since I've used my guts to put a point there, I can roll it indefinitely.
No. It resets after every roll.
Oh. But I still used a guts.
So yeah, well, okay. So after you did your last investigation roll, your guts reset to whatever it was.
Oh, that's nice. Okay,
that's nice.
Yeah,
that makes
sense.
sense.
So don't feel like you have to hoard it.
Well, I did.
Every roll.
Call them smog because they hoarding it. Oh, 2. That sucks.
Okay. You're looking around. You ain't seeing shit.
You guys are doing so good. This is gonna go. Yeah, this is gonna go so well.
So Fields, you are you're in there and you're kind of like looking around, right? I will say that as you guys get into these trenches, I mean, you're not like totally surprised. You see corpses, okay? You're not totally surprised. You were told this company may have been completely wiped out. Also, seeing corpses in trenches, not entirely like new. So I assume you would be sort of like looking like, is there, some ration on this soldier or, whatever. As you sort of like, look through, maybe like lift up someone's arm or something, some of the dirt in the trench breaks away and the hand of an old corpse the fingers kind of come out. Also, Davies, you would know this, not uncommon. These new Americans, they're not used to that. That's what you do. At the beginning, the French would bury their dead, and then as you had to retreat and build new trenches, you'd start to dig them up.
So, I'm not surprised that there are like corpses here, but do I see the hand moving?
Yeah. Oh, it's not moving. No, it's not moving. It's not moving. I'm so sorry. As you move the dirt, it's just sticking out.
Oh, okay.
It's just sticking out.
Okay.
It's not. There's zombies.
Okay.
Yes.
Well.
Okay.
With our luck,
Oh.
they'll be here soon.
You do see burnt soldiers, which is a little less common. There was use of flamethrowers, but seeing burnt soldiers probably might be a little bit new for you guys. But you do see lots of corpses. And fields, you don't find anything.
Why are their fingers hanging out the wall? They burying people next to the trench, or what? What happened?
Oh, yes, that tends to happen. If we could just, I'll just cover it back up. That's it. It's still
Patting dirt on it. Get a little trench water and try to pat some dirt. Try not to think about that's probably corpse trench water.
Oh God. Is
so much of the water is corpse trench water.
Is that why it's oily?
Yes,
Oh.
that's why it's oily. I
Well-
try not to think about it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm just gonna take the boots that are intact and the socks.
You get
Alright.
boots.
Yeah. How many pairs of boots and socks do I get now?
How many pairs of boots are you hoarding? You are well equipped. You're an American.
That's okay.
You have the only helmet.
But
You have the only helmet. There's no helmets to be found.
okay, fun fact: on battlefields, they would, no matter who they were, they'd strip them of their boots and their socks because trench foot and all of the things that
Mhm.
happened, right? So I'm looking for all of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get as many as you can find?
I would like it. I would like at least 3 intact pairs of boots.
I don't blame you. I went to Six Flags recently and rode one of those little like water rides, and you had to walk around all day in wet socks.
Yeah, and you were like, "This is just like World War One."
I'm getting trench foot over here after this Bugs Bunny ride.
So I want the socks, okay? Because that's you got. Sorry,
I broke her. I'm sorry.
you have to. You have to get
Flags.
socks.
That's definitely my
Instead of 6 Flags, it's 6 countries. It's
I
fine.
would have given anything for a fresh pair of Vans, man.
See?
I am so
See?
glad that everyone from this war is deceased in this moment. Okay. Private Alphabet, you gotta
Yes.
roll. You gotta roll some athletics to get these boots
Athletics,
off
you
these
say?
mangled ass feet. They are under corpses. They are, under debris.
Okay.
I need, and it's gonna. I need. How many are you trying to get? 3 pairs?
3 pairs of boots and 3 pairs of socks, but I will take what I can. I'm not. Those are just goals, right? Like we gotta have
Okay.
goals.
Okay, you got it. Okay, you gotta get 3 successes.
Oh. Okay. So if I'm trained in athletics and have a pip in there, that's automatically 2 dice, correct?
You a dice for each pip.
Oh, that's it?
So if you have athletics and you have 1 pip, correct? You have 1 dice. How much brawn do you have?
A lot.
Okay, so for every point of brawn, that's how you can, on the little reference guide I gave you about manipulating.
Okay,
roll.
so then, okay.
So you can add a dice to the roll if you want. As many as you want. Say you've got 5 brawn, you could have
And I
5
do.
dice. Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Now-
not joking.
I love it. Add 5 dice. Or you could do 3 dice, add 3 brawn, right? Add 3 more dice and have 2 possible things to do after the roll. One being you could add a pip to a die. So maybe you rolled a 4, you could add a pip to make it 5.
I see
Or
what you're
you
doing
could
there.
re-roll any number of dice once, and you got to keep the result.
You drive a hard bargain, Kelly. Okay.
That is
right.
not me. That was
All
the
right.
makers.
I'm going to roll 3 die.
Okay. So that means you have 3 brawn left.
Mm-hmm. And what constitutes a success?
5 or 6. And you need 3 successes.
Okay. So I'm going. Hold on here. I'm going to add 2 pips.
Okay, so
Okay,
that
because
means you're down to
I
one more brawn.
yes, I rolled 2 4s, so that makes them both 5.
Mhm.
And then okay, I gotta re-roll that die. It's a 1, so
Okay.
I got a 5. Oh my god, yes! I get the boots. All right.
Okay. You spend an hour getting these boots, and I want you to know one of them fits.
It's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
If they,
Only one set
Wow.
fits. There's another set. There are 2 left boots,
I don't care.
but they are intact and will keep your feet dry.
Fine. That's all I need.
You got it. Okay. So while Private Alphabet is hoarding
Looking for
boots,
boots. Yep.
you're one of the most well-equipped soldiers here. Is getting boots. Fields and Davies, what are y'all doing? Are you just watching this happen? Do you want to explore some more? Remember, your mission is to try and find Private First Class Hendricks, because they were the last one that had communication, and also Captain Smith for that intel pouch.
Yeah, is there? I think I'm gonna start trying to like identify the soldier. I might go to the burned soldiers and see if there's like identification or anything like that.
Awesome. So during this time, you are going to. I'm not going to have you like roll an investigation because like they're not going anywhere. But I would like you to roll a knowledge
Hell yes.
to know what identification looks like. So maybe the dog tags are different between different
Yeah.
countries. You know, the British one is probably going to look a little bit different than the American one, and there's probably some French. Company was mostly American, but I'm have you roll your what did I say? Knowledge.
Knowledge. Yeah, so I'm trained in knowledge with 1 point.
Okay, and how many are you going to look through, and what are you looking for? You're trying to find Smith or Hendricks?
Smith or Hendricks, or any evidence that this is Company D?
Okay. Okay. Let's.
Do I know the target number?
I'm going to tell you the target number. Okay, so in an hour, you're going to look at the burned bodies. You know what you're kind of looking for. I'm going to give you a but you're specific. Okay, I'm going to give you target number 3 to identify Company D soldiers. But if you start looking for specifically Hendricks or Smith, it's going to be 4.
Okay.
You can also ask for help. And you guys, that way you guys can like have a group. As a group, you get, you got to get 4.
Yeah, I would ask Fields. Fields is right there.
All right.
So my training and knowledge, does that give, if I have 1 point in knowledge, does that start me with 1 die? Or what does it do?
Correct.
Okay.
We'll have Houlihan help you out too, because Houlihan knows stuff. He has knowledge. So if you have 1 pip, you go ahead and have 1 die, and then with your smarts, that gives you what you can do to manipulate your roll. And and then 3 to identify Company D, 4 to identify Houlihan or Smith.
Gonna roll 4. Start. Ooh. So right off the bat, I have 3 successes.
Love it.
And then I will pay 1 to reroll that. Nope. I'll page a reroll again. Nope. Okay, 3 successes is what I got.
Okay, Houlihan helped you out. Houlihan actually got a couple successes. But since he was assisting, I'll make it only count for 1, which is fine. So you go through and you check the dog tags. It's not a good feeling, right? You're like, these are burned corpses. So as you, with the Americans, maybe the dog tag, right, would be around the collar, and you have to peel back their clothes that have been burned to them. And it's only been a couple days. It's gooey, and you peel it back, and you see a name. I don't really recognize that. You keep going. Fields, you see Houlihan and Davies sitting here like sifting through bodies. Bet is over there stealing boots, and you are keeping guard. This is the last thing you told me you were doing. And it's sick looking. It's sick. Like, what are these old men doing?
Am I still hungry?
Yeah, you haven't eaten.
You really think the scent of corpses would really do something for my hunger here? Really suppress it a little bit, but it is not.
It didn't. It's worse. It's worse. Anyone who hasn't eaten, you guys feel like you are going to pass out. You're so hungry. Alphabet, you haven't. Like, you ate. You're okay.
Good. I spent my time getting boots.
Mm-hmm,
Everyone else is like, my tummy.
Yeah. But
I think he is gonna finally break open his rations and use the other hand that he didn't dip in corpse water to try to eat it, and then with his other hand, I assume he's American, so maybe he has binoculars. Maybe.
Are you like a? Wait, you don't? Do you have investigation?
No.
No, you don't.
No, maybe not then.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he is eating.
Alphabet would have binoculars from hoarding them from somebody more.
He's eating with his other hand, but he's also trying to like peek to see if he can see anything on the other side, to see if there's any movement over there. So he's kind of like snacking out of one side of his mouth, but trying to peer over the edge despite the fog.
Okay, roll an investigation, Davies. With your successes, you do find enough corpses to identify, like, this is D Company. This is them. But you do not find Hendricks, and you do not find Smith. So this is the right group of dead bodies, but among them are not the ones you are looking for. So hope starts to spring up a little bit. Maybe they're not dead, or maybe they're just dead somewhere else.
I relay this information, and I guess I'll also start eating if I'm feeling like I'm about to pass out.
You do. Okay. All right. Fields, you tell me. I just need 1 success.
I rolled a 6. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. You look over. Still nothing. Not a glint of anything. You do, however, when peeking over and looking into no man's land, see mounds of things. Roll a knowledge.
Can our NPC help us? Isn't she the knowledgeable one?
They can. He.
Can I?
Sorry, just go.
You certainly can if Fields asks for it. Yeah.
That's based on smarts, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I have knowledge and smarts.
If you want to ask,
you're
Davies
book
or
learned.
Houlihan.
Okay.
I hate to interrupt the very macabre thing that you're doing over here, but there's some mounds over there on the other side, and I poked my head up, and ain't nobody shot at me. So I think, I don't know what's going on, but the mounds look real strange to me. But then again, I'm new here.
Okay. Oh, no, yes, please interrupt. I will leave the pile of corpses and take a look at this mound, or these mounds.
Okay.
And it's knowledge, yeah?
Yep. And Houlihan will help you out. And as a group, you just need a TM of 2.
Got it. I got 3 successes.
Love it. Those are dead bodies.
Ah,
Great.
Those are dead
glad
bodies.
I left the pile of corpses. Check this out. Those are more corpses.
Yes, Davies, you would know this. You would know this. You've seen this a million times. You know what dead bodies look like on the no man's land. What's interesting though is usually you recall that at the beginning, especially, firing would cease long enough at night for each side to go onto no man's land and get their own soldiers and bring them back and bury them, or search for wounded and take them out of the front line. These are corpses, so they're not moving, right? So there's probably no wounded. But the fact that they're still there is something that you find interesting, unusual.
I don't know why no one's cleared these corpses. They're usually brought back during the ceasefire at night, so it's strange to see so many at this time.
Okay.
You think that means they're all dead on both sides?
Huh. It's a possibility. A disturbing one, but yes, a possibility.
How would that happen? I mean, we shoot each other, but there'd at least be one guy on the other side, right?
I'm not sure.
Ponderings and ponderings. That is just strange. I have never seen anything like that in my life. That is odd, but all of this is odd to me. Are bodies normally burned too? I mean, something had to happen here, right? This ain't normal.
Kelly, you said it was uncommon to see like bodies burn like this.
Yeah, mostly you would see. It's a newer occurrence. Normally, shot, stabbed, that kind of thing. It's not like. I mean, there were flamethrowers. There are artillery. You see lots of shell holes, right? And then also there would be bombings from airplanes. Airplanes are here at this point. So, but like it's less common, right? Because artillery and bombings are not exact, right? It's sort of a rough science.
Actually, at that time.
Yeah.
Quick question. Remind me of what time of day it is.
You got there at noon, but the sun is starting to set already, which feels weird because you feel like you've only been there maybe like an hour or two.
An hour I looked for boots. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna look because this existed, I do believe at this time. I'm looking for a flare or a flare gun of some type.
Okay, among the soldiers or just kind
of
and
I don't want to do a thorough search. This is just an idea that has popped into my head. I just want to look quickly to see if I can find something.
Okay. Then this would, if you want, you can just kind of be looking for it as you are walking along. I assume you guys are still walking along the trench.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the way that trenches were is like, it's not like you could look down it and just see the whole way. They put little zigzags in them so that people couldn't just shoot down them and kill everybody. But you do know, so you guys would all know that as soldiers. You also know that trenches, especially the frontline trenches, all had bunkers for people to report what's going on the front lines back to the further lines back. So as you are continuing to walk along, you see the ziggy-zaggies. Do you guys want to keep walking, or do you want to get out of the trench? Do you want to hunker down? What would you like to do? You have identified that this is indeed D Company, but you have not found the corpses you're looking for.
Is it
still
D Company was all in one pile, or just like all throughout the trench?
Yeah, that's a great question. And actually, given the number of successes you realize that some of the tags you saw were actually not only not D Company, they were not allied.
Okay.
You saw
Oh.
Central Power. You saw German soldiers in there. You saw Ottomans in there.
Oof. I relate all this to the
It's
team.
a fucking mess.
Well, disconcerting.
Entirely. Sorry. I was just saying, I mean, again, we're relatively new, been in the military a minute. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm old new, and I'm gonna say, just before it gets dark. I mean, we're not being shot at, so I feel like we maybe just like shout their names. Before it gets dark, just before it gets dark, right? Like nobody needs to be wandering around in the dark. Nobody. And as he says that, he screams out like, "Captain Smith, Private Hendricks," and then doesn't say anything else, and make sure that nobody else says anything either.
You guys let that happen?
Please let it happen.
Fields
guess
is like
would-
Fields has no reason to believe
Good.
that wouldn't be a good move.
Let's
at
go,
this point.
football. Come on,
Does-
Texas.
Does Davy, from Davy's experience, is that suicide to shout? Like, in the
Absolutely.
middle?
I'm telling you right now, it absolutely is. Yes. You're revealing your position. Don't do that.
I will try to stop him then.
Okay.
How you try to stop me?
Sure. I want you to roll a melee
You're in trouble, bud.
and get it as high as you can.
I'm rolling melee.
Mhm.
He said,
Uh,
"I'm in danger."
Okay. Okay.
Alphabet, what's your brawn?
My brawn is 5.
You need 5.
See, it's the
Okay,
way
I'm
that
untrained in melee, so
I
I
know.
pay 1 to be trained in it, and then I'll get 2 more. 1 success.
Rude.
I think his attempt to stop you using them, and that's it.
Very British. Oh, maybe that. Oh.
Just hold on.
So, if I'm, I would,
It's Tuesday, isn't it? Sorry.
Okay, I love this. All right. Private Alphabet. You scream, Smith, Hendricks.
Only once.
And okay.
Only once.
Okay. And you listen, and it's silence, and then you hear, "Over here!" from about 20 yards further down the trench.
That's him. He takes off running.
yeah,
He's running
start
straight
running.
for that voice. And
And
he's
No.
running back. You ain't catching him.
No.
you want to try and stop him?
I'm trying to tackle him.
Tackle him.
That's all I got. It's
Love it.
literally, I am a one-trick pony.
Okay. Okay. All right, Fields. You have to do a athletics.
Athletics. Okay, I'm trained in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
And Alphabet, you also have to do an athletics.
Okay.
Well, let's see if you catch Fields.
So how many am I supposed to? So I have a 1 in athletics.
that
as
means
my thing.
1 die.
1 die.
And then
But
you can.
how much? Yeah, go ahead, Holly.
Sorry, then you can use your brawn as well.
Okay.
So like you can take away, which I'm doing. Just
So you have 1 in athletics, so you have 1 automatically. And how much brawn do you have?
I have 5.
5. You could add 5 dice if you wanted to. You could have 4 dice and then save 1 for you could add as many dice as you want, or you could like save some for after your roll.
I might save some.
Well, so okay, so you have 5 brawn. So then you could, let's say you use three of them
Okay.
to add a dice. So now you have 4 dice in athletics.
Okay, let me find another die.
It depends. How much do you want to run? How bad do you want to run?
Oh, I don't think it's that bad. I just think he's a happy
Okay.
chappy trying to go find these guys they're looking for. He's not
Love
like
it. Love
Right.
Yeah,
The
it.
I think
sooner
they
you
were trying to
find them, the
stop him.
sooner we get to leave. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 brawn with it. So that'll give me 3 dice, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
2 4s and a 6.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
He kicked my ass.
Okay. If that's enough, then that's enough too.
It is. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just do a straight roll. Cool. You don't catch Fields. Try though.
Oh,
You
he's
might.
gone.
He's got that football arm out.
I was like, I know. Were you like
Yeah.
the running back? Like, what'd you do? Like,
Running back. He's a running back. He's
got
getting
that
it.
palm of power out of my way. Okay. Cool. Fields, you take off, hopping over dead bodies. And honestly, Alphabet, you're weighed down by boots. You know,
so many.
you were
boots.
really at a disadvantage anyway. You were
I
weighed down
I
by
know.
boots. There was no way. So
fucking boots.
Fields, you go, and as you make this next zigzag, you kind of round this corner, you find the bunker. And there is PFC Hendricks huddled around the radio communication box, like, the little portable radio that they had that was like a backpack at that time. And you see him just kind of like huddled around it. He looks frazzled. He's starving. He's got this 1,000-yard stare. Davies, did you follow?
Yes, I followed.
Okay,
I
you would
also-
recognize. Excellent.
Making sure.
Yeah. I figured you would. Maybe he had boots to steal.
Hands
Another
off.
pair of socks. Another pair of socks. A new helmet. You could give yours to
do.
Davies.
Some do.
Davies, you guys would all have heard about this. Davies, you would definitely recognize the sort of 1,000-yard stare of someone who's haunted.
Mhm.
They, sort of looking shell shocked.
Yeah.
Is what they like to call it. So he's starving. He's afraid. He's scared. He's the radio operator of D Company. He's the one that made the distress call. You go and talk to him. What you want to do with him? Shoot him?
Howdy
yes.
there, bud.
Let's go to talk to him.
Yeah.
You guys are here. Why are you here? You shouldn't be here. Nobody should be here. I've done a horrible thing. Nobody should be here. You cannot. You cannot be here.
I in the back. I'm moving up forward, but I have my pistol now at the low ready. Nah, bro.
But what happened to you? We've been sent to find you and your captain. What happened?
Do you have any food? Do you have any water?
Yeah.
There's nothing here. I haven't seen anybody. And he's just raving. Do you give him food?
I'll give him a little bit of food.
All right, you're gonna give him a ration.
Yeah.
All right, you're so nice.
I'll give him some water then.
You're
I don't mind.
so nice.
You
Alphabet's
guys.
like you.
This is what we're
You
here to
dumb
rescue
son
this
of a
guy.
bitch.
He shoves the MRE into his mouth, almost in like one, like just bite, and is gulping the water like he hasn't had water in weeks. Watching him eat, Alphabet, you realize how hungry you are. Why does it feel like you haven't eaten? And you start, you feel your stomach kind of in on itself. Do you also eat or you hold off?
I try to hold out, mostly due to the fact that I need this person in front of us to identify themselves.
Okay. Do you ask him to identify himself?
Absolutely. Hey, so I'm so glad you got something to eat. I'm going to need you to identify yourself, please, or provide some type of ID so that I can confirm who you are.
Private First Class Hendricks of D Company, 2nd Battalion Radio Operator, under the command of Captain Smith.
Okay, well, I'm so glad that we have found you, Private Hendricks. Do you know the whereabouts of Captain Smith?
I saw him go over the trench into no man's land 2 days ago, and he did not come back. Hendricks will, now that he's eaten, will tell you that during the time that D Company came, it was a stalemate of Allied versus Central Powers. The food and water were in short supply, and Hendricks was told at the behest of Captain Smith to arrange an artillery strike. But days without food and water, I botched the coordinates. I fucked it up. I didn't do it right. And then the fog in the area, the artillery hit both trenches.
Oh, good.
Both. We were decimated. I saw it all. Limbs, bodies flying. I saw my company was destroyed. The other side was destroyed. We were told to abandon our posts to avoid the incoming artillery, but we were. Captain Smith ran to give the orders to retreat to save ourselves, and he ran up over no man's land, and I never saw him again. He never came back. I've done this. I did this to myself, and these won't stop talking to me. These people, these voices, they won't stop telling me what I already know, that I've done this horrible thing, and I've just been sitting here, and they won't stop talking. They won't shut up. And he grabs his head and just hunkers down.
Oh God. Okay. Well, who's talking to you, son?
Every time I call on the radio for help, the voices, they just come. They just come. And they just get into they just whisper to me. They won't stop. They tell me all the horrible things I've done. They know what I did. They tell me like I don't know. This is my fault. These deaths are my fault. And he's just a lump. He tells you, I've traveled. I've tried to leave this place. I can't leave. This fog never goes away.
So you can't leave the trench?
I can't leave this place. I can leave the trench. I've seen the other side. There's no one else. And he in this time he tells you that he's seen things. Monsters. I hide here because every time I go out there, I've seen war. At least I thought I'd seen war. These are things I don't know what to do with. This is the only place that's safe, right here. I'm not leaving here. I am not leaving here. But I think I know how to leave, but I just can't. I think I have an idea, but I just can't. I can't leave anyway. This is my fault. I need to stay here with my men. They're gone. I should be gone too. And he just goes off muttering.
Does he leave? Is he leaving?
No. I'm sorry. No, he just mutters off, like looks off. About how he can't leave because this is his fault.
Well, completely oblivious. Alphabet is like, look, I get it. Humans are monsters. I get it.
Has Davies seen anything anything like this things he's describing? Anything supernatural? Anything like monsters so far in the war?
I mean, you've seen some horrible things that you could think are monsters, right? Like some corpses look pretty fucked up. You know, if you didn't know that was a human, the way that these corpses were with like the lower arm missing, but the top arm still there and just sticking out, you know, or just hanging on. The way that bodies have been blown apart would be pretty horrifying. But you also get this overwhelming sense of dread.
Everybody?
Everybody, yeah. You guys have been feeling this the whole time. Isolated. Can you go home? Where is everybody else? How could this take out a whole company and yet it's deadly silent? But there's nobody around. Alphabet. I want you to give a how do I want to do this? I want you to give a do you have guts or smarts? Which one do you have more of?
Guts.
Guts. All right. I want you to give an investigation.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And and actually, you know what? You guys can do this as a whole team. You see Alphabet trying to like get Hendrix to just get control of himself. Do you want to assist, or do you just want him to be fucking crazy?
I will assist.
All right, Davies, you're going to help out. Also on a investigation. Oh, you know what? Let's do Davies. You're smart. You're going to do communication.
Yeah, my other thing that I do.
Alphabet, do you have communication? Okay. You don't have investigation, though, do you? You're going to try your best.
I'm a one-trick pony, okay?
You're going to try your best.
I used 2 guts.
Okay. And as a group, I need it's going to end up, we'll have Nigel help out, the old wizened man. Can't lose another youth to this acting crazy. He needs to make it home. He needs to make it home so we can put him to work. And so I will have Houlihan also help out. Davies, you're going to do communication. Fields, what would you like to do?
So the mission is we just want to try to get this guy to calm the hell down.
Yeah, you're just trying to convince him, like, look, dude, it sounds like, if I understand Alphabet correctly, look, war happens. Shit happens. People have fucked up.
I want to help, but I'm going to stand behind whoever is giving this message and just like give him a nod, like,
yeah.
Okay. I want you to assist. You are also going to do a you're going to do a knowledge.
Okay.
And Davies, you're doing communication. And then Nigel is going to do knowledge. And the TN, because he's seen some shit, it's going to be 6 as a group. It needs to be 6.
And we can spend a die to re-roll any number of dice?
Yes, but you got to keep it. Once you re-roll it, you can't do the pips or any of that stuff.
Okay, well, I use them and die, and I bump my roll up. I got a 6.
You got 1 success?
Mm-hmm.
I went from no successes to 3.
Yeah!
3. All right, so we're at 4.
I don't even have enough pips to add to make mine good, so.
Okay. You can also discard a card to have any, you can do anything you want. So you can do the re-roll, add a dice, whatever, but you're discarding a card.
Out of my deck of 52 cards?
No, out of your hand.
Oh.
Marlo was
give up.
like,
You can only do this
strong!
52
I'm
times.
unstoppable!
You can't stop me. I got 52 of these. Call me Gambit, baby.
Yes,
No, I don't want to do that. I got some good cards. I don't want to. I like the cards.
Fuck Hendrix. Okay. Okay, so we're at 4. And Houlihan got you the last 2. So you are over the line. Houlihan is wise. All right, Davies, I need you to convince this soldier that what message are you going to give him? He's riddled with guilt about what happened. He feels like he can't leave. How are you going to break him out of this?
Yes, it's horrible. Everything is horrible here all the time. I know. Trust me. I feel like you more often than not, but the only way anything not horrible happens is when we soldier on. We have to act like soldiers. We have to act. We have to do the thing.
Do the thing. That's so British. Fields, you're just standing behind like. All right, Alphabet. What's your add-on to that?
I try. Okay. Sometimes, son, mistakes are the greatest teachers. You didn't do it on purpose, and if you did, that's another conversation. But I'm here to tell you, you've got to let it go. You can't stay here. There are people waiting on you back where you're from. There are people counting on you to continue the fight. It is not over. You have to keep going.
Love it. Okay.
Marla. I should have X'd out of that and like went to another screen. God dang it.
I love it.
I'm hype man.
I know.
Yeah.
Houlihan will join in since Houlihan assisted. Hendrix, this whole war is fucked. And this is not how you die. Not now. Get the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're a soldier. You're not done serving. Hendrix fucking like, okay. Breaks out of it. Fields and Alphabet, you are about to pass out. You are so hungry.
I mean, okay. As myself, would I be able to put it together that it's because we're in this fucking trench?
You could surmise that.
Okay.
How smart are you?
Not at all.
And that's exactly like you could surmise that. You have
Okay,
little
great.
basis to feel that way. So sure.
I have two in smarts, okay? I got basic things.
All right. Are you gonna eat?
Like-
Or are you gonna deny it?
I'm gonna deny it. And I'm gonna just like, what are you doing to me, Kelly?
I ain't doing shit. You're the one not eating.
I only have 7-day rations and I already ate one. It's like 3,000 calories.
Mhm. What about you, Fields?
Oh man.
Well, Alphabet's hemming and hawing.
I shouldn't
So-
run
so what
over here,
happened?
man? I'm burning straight through this. I'm burning hot today. I'm like, ain't nobody got a little something. I want to touch my rations again. Just a little.
That needs to be a GIF. I'm burning hot today.
I'm burning hot. I'm like a furnace.
I'm burning hot today.
I had to rub up here because I can't rub my stomach and everyone sees.
Yeah.
I
I like that you might have heartburn.
Well, Davies, from like feeling this and also seeing people like eat like more than once since we've gotten here, could he like put together or say like, just what? Why are we all hungry here?
Because
It's
I
not
mean,
normal.
it's
You got any
not.
crumpets, Davies? You
I'm
ain't.
feeling
Shut
sick.
up.
I'm feeling sick.
All right.
All right,
Harmless razzing
Yeah.
of the British.
It's tea time, Davies. What you got?
No need for that. But all right.
Oh my god.
just asking.
So,
Get you baked
Davies,
beans and toast.
fuck you, that's good. Okay.
I didn't say it was good. I'm still gonna make fun.
Okay, Davies, I need you to roll a knowledge, and I need a TN of, let's do 4.
Ooh, okay.
Fields and Alphabet, when I mean you're about to pass out, as you are pulling Private Hendricks to stand, you guys are wobbly. You can push through it, but that's where you're at. You're very wobbly. And you're just like, you feel empty inside.
I don't feel good.
You start to feel a little lightheaded.
Am I like white? Do I look white in the face? Am I like
It's
gray? Dang it, see? Throwing out things.
Nope. I got 1 success.
dark. Do you mention like, hey, what's going on with this? Like, why are we all eating so much? Did you mention that? Do you ask that?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Alphabet and Fields, are you going to deny it or are you going to eat?
God.
I'm just
Can I
curious.
I bet you,
You want
are
to eat half? I'm curious, girl.
I am gonna eat half. Yep, I'm gonna do it. You're
All right,
so rude.
Davies, or sorry, Fields.
I think he looks at the rations real and like mouth watering, like trying to. I ain't been this hungry ever in my life. I think I better eat something. I might pass out. I don't know how useful I'd be if I don't, but this ain't right.
Okay.
He's gonna eat half too, I think.
You stingy bitches. Okay, so you were like, why are we eating so much? Hendrix is like, you don't even know. You don't know where we are. You don't even know. Time is not the same here. I know where we are isn't where I thought I was. This is some other hell outside. But there's no food here. There's no water here.
How are you alive, bud?
I don't even know.
Darkness sustains you. Okay, great. All right.
So he did tell you that the last time he saw one of your other missions, by the way, right, Miss Smith? He did see Smith go over the to No Man's Land to tell everyone to abandon. He hasn't seen him since. To reiterate kind of where you're at, you've explored the most of the Allied trench, and that's kind of it. There's a Central Powers trench. There's No Man Land. There's areas out on the other side of the trench as well, just like basically like further back on the lines. Where would you like to go with Hendrix? Or do you want Hendrix to come with you? Do you want him to stay there?
No, he's coming.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to betray us, but he's coming.
He wants to bring his radio pack. Will you let him?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm assuming he wasn't trying to send a message or anything, correct?
Not that you heard.
Okay, well, well, before we leave, I would like to look at the radio pack.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you all.
And I'm gonna ask Houlihan to help me with that.
So mechanics. Mechanics is what you need.
I will also help.
Houlihan's got mechanics and spades. What are you looking for in terms of this radio pack?
Anything unusual that doesn't look like a normal comms radio.
Okay, so do you want to see if it works? Do you want to try calling?
Absolutely. I want to see if it turns on. I want to see if we can catch chatter. I would like, because I'm assuming it's still dead silent. No bugs, no sounds. just us talking, and that's frightening. So
You don't even have to. You don't even have to roll for that. You try it. Anyone who knows how to use a radio comms,
maybe.
okay, you just try it. It works right away. Turn it on. Clicks. You try making a call, or what do you want to do? It works.
Yeah. Would
Right.
it be like protocol to like call back to base and let them know that we found Pendrix?
Yeah. Yeah, sure would be easier than waiting for you guys to like go back, to walk back. You want to try calling back to base?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Alphabet. As the radio operator, I assume you will be the one talking.
Oh God. Okay, this is gonna be great.
It's fine. Everything here is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, you make a call. It's staticky, right? You're in, the middle of the front, and you hear a voice on the other end. It's the 2nd Battalion. Base. Over.
Quick question, Kelly. What's our company?
You're working for 2nd Battalion. Your company can be
we found Delta.
Your company your company Bravo, baby.
Okay. 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 I just call back with like my call sign, the call sign of the person that I'm calling. And then I'm like, base, this is 2nd Bravo.
It just starts laughing. Bravo, Gamma rays, you're all gonna die. You're not gonna make it out of there. Do you know where you are? Your family will never see you again. You know this.
Captain
It
Smith.
just keeps talking. No, Captain Smith is not here for you. Do you want to see him? Do you want to talk to him? You better go find him. He's not seeing his family either. Do you know where he is? I do.
Can you tell me?
He's close.
Okay.
But you're getting warmer and he's getting colder. Maybe you want to be cold too.
No. Mm-mm.
It's okay. I'll come get you. I'll find you. I know
Do it.
where you are.
Then do it.
It just starts laughing hysterically. This voice just laughing. And you need to draw for corruption.
Yeah. Okay.
It was wildly unprofessional.
Just Alphabet. Everyone else, like, they maybe heard it, but the voice was really talking to you, Alphabet. So you're gonna draw for corruption, and then you'll just let me know.
And I did.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Oh, cool, great. We met maniacal laughter on the other side. Good.
Taylor, who I hope is awesome. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
And at 15 after the hour, so that's a 10-minute break, and come back and see what happens. And we are back with our spoopy horror game set in World War One. The best time. we are in the French countryside, surrounded by burnt corpses, and Private Alphabet. Excuse me. Private Alphabet just got done talking on the radio, and has feelings about that. It wasn't the best conversation. You guys did find, so you guys are on this mission to find the rest of D Company. You found Private Hendricks. You guys learned that he botched an artillery call. He botched the coordinates, and it struck both sides. And you are also looking for Captain Smith, who has an intel pouch on him with encoded information about enemy movements. So that's another thing you want. Private Hendricks told you guys that last you saw Smith, he went up over into no man's land to tell people to retreat, hide, whatever, because the artillery was coming. And he never came back. Your radio operator mentioned him. So said you were pretty close to him. You were getting warmer. So what do you guys want to do? And there's you guys are one thing you are noticing is that you're getting hungry and thirsty quicker. The sun has now set at this time. You arrived at noon. It seems like a couple hours ago, but the sun is set. So it's dark.
I hate it here. Okay.
And Hendricks has mentioned that he can't leave. He's trying, he can't, but he also feels like he can't. So is it he can't physically leave or he can't emotionally leave? Who's to know? So you guys are currently by the bunker of the Allied trench. What would you like to do?
I think we probably should go
out of the trench.
Yeah. You reckon that Joker on the radio there and Hendricks himself said he went that way, right? I mean, we got to head up and over.
Here's the thing. I don't run from a fight. However, that person said they do you want me to show you? Do you want me to come to them? And they're not here. They're a coward. And when I say this, because I don't actually know what's going on with you, I make sure that you hear it. They're a coward. So I am still feeling really hungry, and I think that I would like to get out of this trench, and I think it could be in old boy's best interest if he did the same.
Talking about Hendricks?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll follow you. If you allow him, he'll follow you.
We probably should get out of here before we have to start eating corpses and run out of rations. That's a joke. I don't think.
Yes.
Oh.
I knew that.
I just let Davies be like, ew. Okay, so you're getting out of the trench.
I'm not going into no man's land. We're going on the side of which we came from, if we can.
Okay, so you're not going to no man's land. You're going further back. So like the trench is your front line, and this way is no man's land. You're going to go back away from no man's land.
Yes.
Okay.
But
yeah, go ahead.
But Smith went into no man's land, or do we know?
Yeah.
Which way?
That's the last that we saw. Like he went over the trench and he went up and over and he didn't come back.
Good enough for me. Bah. Literally embodying nothing that the Army stands for at all right then. At all.
I like how you're like very Army when it comes to boots, but like the actual morale and completing the mission.
I need resources, not team members. It's fine.
So we've decided we're gonna go around the side. We're not gonna go straight over no man's land.
Are you guys headed towards? Are you guys headed towards the? So if you want to go towards Central Powers, that's over no man's land. It sounds like Alphabet thinking no. Davies, Fields, What do you guys want to do?
But
There
yeah,
are no
we'll
leaders
take a
here.
vote. We'll take a vote. I'm fine with that. I'm just a private. What the hell
This
do
is
I
a
know?
unit of freedom.
Democracy. Threw tea in the harbor for less, huh? Looks at Davies. We all get representation here, Davies. I don't know if you know about that.
All right. Well, this has nothing to do with me.
I'm so sorry.
Poor Davies. All right, so you guys gonna vote?
Well, I'm confused. If we don't go to no man's land, are we just like leaving the mission, or are we just like walking away from?
You can.
I just
try.
want out of the trench. I don't care which direction we go.
So you can either try walking back the way you came, parallel. Like you walk back down the trench and hop out and back the way you came. You can walk over towards the Central Power side, which is going to be over no man's land, or you can be the opposite of no man's land and go back towards. You would think further trenches further back. It sounds like Alphabet just wants out. Do you care where you go, Alphabet? Do you want to go to no man's land?
All right, so I don't want to go there.
Okay, where do you want to go?
But I'm desperate enough that I'm fine with out.
All right, so Alphabet will reluctantly follow the majority rule.
Yes.
Fields is just stupid. Like he literally would just walk over no man's land and just like be like, "Well, he went this way. I reckon we ought to go that way." I don't know.
Davies, you are knowledgeable in what no man's land means, but you're also knowledgeable in how to find a soldier, and that a mission means something to you. But you know that if there's this trench here, that if you go back 100 yards, there should be another trench with more people.
Like if we go away
just
from...
so that Davies would know all this stuff about how trench warfare is set up. That to say, Hendrix is telling you, like, things are weird. So where do you guys want to go? You want out of the trenches? Get out. Get.
No, get.
Go on, get.
I mean, like, because Davies is a coward, but I feel like the mission is that the mission is over, and no man's land.
Okay, Davies is for no man's land.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You guys okay?
Yeah.
You guys gonna follow Davies?
Got fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah, we're going wherever, man.
Yeah. Houlihan is just grizzling me like, I want to get out of these fucking trenches. Let's follow this posh motherfucker. He knows where to go. Let's just go.
You get your seniority by default. Here you go. But
yeah.
Yes.
Sure. He's been here the longest. He knows. Let's just go.
Follow me, troops.
See? Sounds like he knows what to do.
Yep.
Yes.
So British.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So y'all climb out of the trenches, and you start to walk, and you get onto no man's land, and these piles, right, that were correctly identified as corpses, start to come into view, and you start to see one of these piles start to like move.
Wow.
Something's moving. All right. Bet just fucking runs. That's out. It starts to like wiggle. Do you keep walking? Do you walk towards it? Walk away from it? What you think about that wiggle?
Who sees that? Just Davies?
You all see it.
Y'all fucking see that, right?
Unfortunately, yes. I have my pistol out, just
Is
watching
it
it.
wobbling?
like shaking, like.
It's not.
Is it wobbling like there's somebody that might be alive and trying to escape that mound of bodies? Or is it wobbling like
A caterpillar.
a shambling
some-
mound of bodies? Like
It's
Is it
like-
wobbling
Is it
like a
like
demon,
this,
would you say?
or is it like this? Like,
I like the idea of a shambling mound of bones.
I know that's
Okay. It's like sort of like moving like something's underneath it trying to get out.
What if it's Smith?
oh god damn it. Hey, somebody needs some help under there? Hmm?
All right, you want to walk closer?
see, saying it out loud works.
Say it out
Yeah,
loud.
He's
That's how we
going,
found Hendrix.
I know.
he's going over there with his like gun pointed like towards the bottom and trying to like poke at
Mhm.
obvious dead bodies to see like which one of them flinches, like which one
Just
of them is trying to
cut,
get out.
cut.
Mhm.
It's not a fixed bayonet situation, but
No,
it's
I follow.
Okay. Okay.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
I'm stabbing shit too. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys got your armed, your pistols or guns or bayonets at the ready. And you kind of like lean closer and you look, and from emerge these bodies is 8 wiggly tentacle type long cords that are like tangled in onto each other, and they're like 8 feet long and 5 inches in diameter, and they like just go at you. Let's do initiatives. So initiative, you're going to draw a card. You get to keep it, but you're going to draw. You're going to of the card in your hand. Cards in your hands. Sorry, I say draw. It's cards in your hands. And the higher it is initiative. That means you get to go first. Aces are high, and you can say what it is. So yeah.
Is there any reason not to do the highest that we have?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, depends on who you are, right? Like strategy wise.
Yeah. So like maybe
Coward.
so maybe also.
Oh no! All I have is this 2. Just my luck.
The way that it then goes is the first person then chooses the second person. The second person chooses the third person. It's like a popcorn.
Okay.
And the last person then chooses the first person. So if you go last, you could choose yourself to go first.
All right. Okay.
All right. Alphabet, what you got?
I got a jack.
A jack. Okay. We're going to make that a 10. No, 11. Okay. Fields.
Aces high, baby.
That's you,
Mine-
baby.
My cards are actual zombies though, so.
I love that. All right. And you can keep that. You can keep that card.
Okay.
And then Davies, do you have an ace?
King.
Nice. All right. Cool.
Okay, Davies.
Just hiding out. All right. So you beat the baddie. All right, Fields. What you gonna do first? These are bloated worms.
Okay, great.
So it's a knot. These
They're
are
not
a
tentacles,
knot.
right?
Correct. They're
They're
not
the
tentacles.
worm. Okay.
And there's 8 of them, and they are coming at you. So you will try and hit them, and your successes, whatever you do, has to beat it's either armor or brawn, whichever is higher. But these are like big like there's worms, just like a pile of worms, like a ball of worms that just emerge from this pile of corpses, and they're ready for more food.
Delicious food.
I mean, you guys are warm.
Tasty.
Okay.
Delicious.
All right, Kelly.
I think so I mentioned a rifle earlier, but I realized my character doesn't. This character that I created doesn't have a rifle. He has a pistol and knife and his fists. So I think he's got his knife in his left hand, like ready to like.
Yep, I got you.
And then his right, he's got a beefy right hook, so he's ready on the go to do a little slash and
Stabbing and
punch.
punching.
A little 1-2 punch, my friend Atlas said. And so I think we're gonna try it. That's my attempt. Now that may be 2 attacks though, so I can recognize that, and we just do the slash this round.
Okay. Just so you guys know, when you are doing these rolls, to eventually beat them, you have, and so what's going to happen is you're going to pool all your successes. You have to beat 12. Your TN is 12. Now, how that works is when you roll and you do your attack. If you get a success, right, we will start to bank it, and you guys will just keep fighting until you defeat them, and of course they will keep fighting you until they defeat you.
Let's see. So are we using like our stats like we do when we do any kind of check? So it's gonna be like brawn.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna do it. What are you doing? A gun?
Knife.
So melee.
Melee. Okay, I've got two points of melee.
Okay, so you start out with 2 points right away, and then you can modify it.
I'm gonna add another one. So our points don't regen until after we finish the interaction. So I would need them.
Just the roll.
Just the roll. Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 then.
Love it.
Okay. So to succeed, I need a 5 or a 6. Okay, so I got 3 4s, a 6, and a 1. So that's 1 success. And I banked back some brawn. Banked back 2 brawn, so I can use those as pips. Is that how that works? Is that functionally how it works? So I'm gonna use, if I get down to 0, that doesn't like.
That doesn't kill you. No, it just means you can't do anything else.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the other 2 and make it 2 more successes. So that'll be 3 successes.
Okay. Awesome. That is not enough to beat their brawn. So you do not damage them. But we will bank your successes.
Kelly is like, sorry.
We'll just go ahead and keep your gold stars. We'll just go ahead and bank those. Okay. Who do you want to go next?
I think I gotta go with Davies.
All right, Davies.
Okay. So for melee, I'm untrained, so I'm going to spend 1 to be trained. Is that right?
Do you have a gun? Are you trained in ranged? Like, do you have a gun?
I am not trained in ranged.
Oh, okay. You can just stay back and roll investigation to see how to avoid them in the future. Just sort of like gain knowledge. If you'd rather do that.
That's also guts, which is my weakness. Weakness.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do with knowledge right now?
Try and learn bloated worm language. No, there's not a goddamn thing you can do. You can shoot your goddamn weapon, soldier.
Wow.
Okay.
How did you end up here, Davies?
I'm very smart. Well, I'm thinking because I have 3 brawn. I might just do my knife.
Yeah, you could do a melee. And so you'll do 1 of your brawn to get trained in melee.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 more things you could do, like add a dice.
Yeah, which I need to do, right, to get.
You do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you, 3
one
successes is
success.
not enough. Yeah.
1 success.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll bank your gold stars.
Yeah. See, we bank it.
Okay. Davies, who goes next?
I guess alphabet.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna sword the crap out of them.
All right. Stabby. Let's go.
So American has a sword also.
We
Yeah, I
call
have
them
a
swords.
pistol.
We call them
Sword and helmet.
swords.
I have a pistol and a sword. So
I like that you might throw a boot at it.
Yeah.
so I have
pistol or
2
sword
melee.
and 12 boots.
I'm gonna use 2 more. So that's 4 die. And I need what again?
Mm-hmm.
Hateful. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3 successes of that 4. And I have 3 brawn left. So can I turn my 3 into a 6, making that 4 successes?
Yeah.
Like, it's
That's
not
enough.
enough.
No. It's enough. It's enough. And you also have 4 successes, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slice through 'em. God.
Okay. Go ahead and how much damage did your sword do? It says.
Oh, I did not write that down. How much is that? Let's look. I meant to do that and totally forgot. Ugh, I'm the worst. Okay.
You are the worst.
The absolute worst.
It is 1
They're
damage for a sword.
1 damage. Okay, here you go.
It only 1?
Yep, Davies hooked you up. It gives you 1 damage.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, you're doing the sword bayonet 1 damage. Okay.
One more than everybody else. All right.
I have 1 banked success. I don't know what that means, but I got 1.
All right, so since I went last, I get to choose who goes first, correct?
Oh no, I'm going next as the bloated worms. So I get to choose who goes. I go.
What about What about Houlihan?
You want Houlihan or the worms to go next? It's your alphabet. It's your thing.
If you let the worms go, then they can't go twice in a row.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. Wait,
yes,
what?
They can. Last gets to choose first.
What about Houlihan?
I know. So if you choose Houlihan will go next, and then the worms. And then the worms get to decide who goes next. Remember, it's the whole round.
Right. So if I choose the worms, they have to choose Houlihan.
They do have to choose Houlihan because
perfect. The worms will go next.
All right.
Strategy. And then the worms are gonna eat us.
The worms are gonna eat you. Houlihan is not trained in a goddamn thing. Houlihan is gonna do a knife, because they have more brawn than anything, and they got 2 successes, which is cool because they only rolled 2 dice. All right. And they are going to pick the worms because they have to. All right. The worms are going to do. Okay. So actually, they are going to try and bite Alphabet. Alphabet done hurt them. They don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, Alphabet. I don't think you have armor, so it's going to be against your brawn. Okay. And they're just gonna go full fucking tilt because they're fucking.
Okay.
They don't have strategy. It's just bites. 3.
I have. Wait.
How much brawn do you have?
If I spent it all after the roll, it comes back.
Yeah, it comes back.
Okay, great. I have 5.
Okay. They do not hit you.
Yeah, they don't. I have a helmet.
Okay. Oh, you know what? What was it? You wanted the worms to go and then Houlihan, right?
Correct.
Okay, I did it backwards, but it doesn't matter. The outcome would be the same. All right, Houlihan is going to choose Alphabet to go next because Alphabet was successful.
Okay. Well, since I swung a sword and was fine then, I'm going to do that again. Gonna roll 4 total. Wait, that was rough. All right, I rolled 1 success and 2 4s. I'm going to use 2 of my brawn to up those 2 5s.
Okay.
And then I'm going to re-roll this dice and pray that the dice gods don't hate me. And they do!
How many successes did you get? 3. Okay.
I will write that down to help keep track at least of myself. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys have learned to avoid the bloatworms going further, going forward. And actually, no more, like you basically learned how to avoid their attacks, right? Because of all your successes in trying to figure this out. You've learned how to avoid their attacks. So they're going to keep attacking you, but you're going to figure out how to do it. And eventually Alphabet's going to hit him enough times to draw him down. So for sake of time, we will not play that out. But we will say that it probably took like 30 minutes of fighting these fucking worms. And they eventually, Davies gets a good hit in with a British, and Fields has a very heroic going to decapitate one of the worms, but it's sort of like a Hydra. Doesn't do anything, but Fields feels very good about it. But definitely Alphabet and Fields are the ones to take out the worms. You guys get to draw 1 card each for defeating these worms.
Yeah, we fucking do.
Yeah, you fucking do.
God damn it. Okay.
And you are 1 step closer to figuring out how the fuck to get out of here.
Okay. Does that mean goal points?
It is a goal point, yes.
Got it.
And at this point, Fields and Alphabet, you guys cannot stand.
Great.
Because you are so hungry. Your half ration was some bullshit. To stand and go on, you need to eat the rest of that other ration and the next one.
Kelly!
Stop dicking with my game.
I'm trying not to. Sorry. I just was trying to survive.
You can avoid it. You can have someone to help carry you, or you can pretend like it's not a problem. But you feel real like you eat. I'm just going to tell you, you're going to eat your half ration, the second half, and you do not feel full. Everyone else is also feeling very hungry. So
we should have gone to the other side. God
that half ration's like a drop in the goddamn bucket.
Okay, yeah.
Just nexting up too. I'm gonna crack it right open right here.
Yeah. Okay.
I killed a worm.
Drop in the ocean. I'm gonna eat that half and half of the other.
Yeah, you are. Davies, are you gonna do the halvesies or are you gonna do a whole one?
I'll do a whole one.
Okay. Fields, I have it. You're doing a whole one as well. No, what? I made an assumption.
He's gonna eat the half and then look at the next one in his pack and just be like, I gotta eat this whole other one. I can't. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hungry hippo today.
Hungry hippo. Okay.
I'm burning hot. I don't know what to say.
Yep. Yeah, you are.
He's burning hot. He has to.
But he said it. He already said it.
In here.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
I'm a big old boy. I need some food.
A big old boy.
A big old boy. I don't know.
So okay, you defeat the worms that crawled out from under the corpses. Do you want to stay, you want to keep looking for Captain Smith? Do you want to, like, where do you want to go? Do you want to, like, look at the other trench? Do you want to try and get the fuck out of here? Do you want to try make another call on the radio?
Fuck no, I am not. No, fuck that. No, that dude, I already challenged that person and said, please come on, fight me, come find me, you wiener. I have a helmet.
You called him a wiener.
Yeah, get him.
Ugh.
Fucking got him.
I did. I could have called him English, but I didn't. I'm just kidding.
So what do you want to do?
Okay.
Should we like investigate, like look for clues of Smith?
I
or-
mean, yeah, I feel like we probably I can't look. Investigation is not my strong suit, but
Me neither.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all are some oblivious motherfuckers.
we are. Look, we just fight for America, Kelly, and then we got Davies. So
You know what?
And
You know
I'm
what,
also
but-
here. Sorry.
You know what? Like, that's actually pretty true to form. At this time, they were running out of trained soldiers. Americans were slightly more trained. Davies is seasoned, but they were just trying to get warm bodies to the front. So honestly, the fact that you guys aren't trained in how to like look for certain things, that's really not outside the realm of, you know, reality.
So
Yeah, look around. Go for it.
I like
Are
how
any-
educational
are there
this
any-
stream also is.
right.
Are there any corpses that look fresher than the rest of the corpses?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's do an investigation.
Is
Actually, you know, I'll just give that to you. They all kind of look like they died at the same time. It's hard to
Wow.
tell, right? Because they're charred, they're blown to bits. That artillery strike really took out a lot of people at one time.
Now, theoretically, the captain, he didn't get burned up. So he's probably not one of these guys.
So
He
we're-
He
So
did
you
say
would know
he
that
was
artillery
tall.
strikes, it's not just one bomb, right? It's like a bunch, it's a barrage. So you can make that assumption that maybe he didn't die in the initial barrage. But when Hendrik saw him go over, that was before the barrage.
Before the strike. Okay.
Hendrix goes, I fucked up the coordinates. And Smith was trying to save as many of his
that's
soldiers
right.
as he could and like popped up and was like, get the fuck out of here.
That's right. Mm.
Damn.
Well, we can go look in that other trench. I think that's probably our best bet.
Okay.
Maybe there's no worms in there.
One can hope.
So you guys are going to walk across no man's land and head towards the Central Powers Trench.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I'm hearing, okay. As you walk across no man's land, you see piles of bodies. You see some from the Allies, some from the Central Powers. None of them are moving. That's helpful.
Okay, yeah. At least they're not worms.
Oh, whew.
You do see so if you look down, you can, as you're walking by, I'm assuming to not to step on the various body parts, you do see a pile of Allied soldiers, and I want Davies to do a what do I want you to do? I want you to do a knowledge check
Okay.
to see, you see something glinting off one of the bodies, and I want to see if you know what you're looking at, and I want a TN of 4.
Oof.
What's your smarts?
5.
5, and you're trained in knowledge.
Yes.
And how many pips in knowledge?
1 in knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, no, still 4.
Okay. Well.
You
got
better
one
use them up.
success. I
Yep.
will pay 1 to re-roll 3 of these.
You got to keep it.
Yeah. And I can't do pips after the reroll, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Then just 2 successes.
Okay. You recognize that as an officer badge, but you can't tell like what side. You just know that metal indicates an officer.
Oh. So there's a corpse wearing an officer badge, right? In the pile.
Mm-hmm. Under some other bodies. You just kind of see the glinting.
Okay.
Kind of coming at you.
Is their face visible?
Nope.
Oh. I will point this out to everyone.
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
Officer.
Oh, okay.
I'll have
don't know if
Nigel.
it's Smith. Does he have a pouch? Well, I guess everyone has pouches.
If it's a captain, it's 2 bars. So let's go. We're gonna go look for that patch or a name.
Excuse me, Alphabet. Would you know that?
Yes, everybody in the military at least knows ranks. Good lord.
Okay, you can't. You have to get closer to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to get closer?
Yeah. No. Davies points it out. I willingly go over to investigate. 1,000%. Yeah.
Okay. You go over.
Fields follows him really quick, and as they're walking over, he says, "Didn't that voice say we were getting warmer, and he was getting colder? You think that means he's dead, or he's just cold? Did he forget his jacket? He didn't have a jacket.
Right.
What do you think happened
that
here?
field jacket. I actually thought the same thing. I'm not really sure.
Oh.
So
How would that voice know that? How do you think it would know if he was dead? Like one captain at it.
I did say the captain's name particularly, and that's a great question.
You think he knows where we are? You think that wiener knows where we are? Because he knows he's dead.
Here's the thing.
That's kind of funny.
Here's the thing. He said that he was like, "Do you want me to come to you?" And that's when I was like, "Yeah, fucking do." He didn't come. A fucking wiener.
I hate it when wieners don't come.
Yes, Marlo.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
And the game is over.
We're done, guys. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
It's been a great time. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh, get it together.
Marlo, why are you hurting everyone today? Okay.
I live my life. It's horrible. Can you imagine? I can't get anything done.
Okay.
So Alphabet goes over.
Yeah, I do.
You see the glinty thing. You see it is the sign of a captain.
Right.
You still don't see it. It's just like a little bit of the body.
Can I grab it and pull it?
You're gonna pull the body out?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
All right, pull the body out. Let's do what's your brawn? You're pretty strong, right?
Yeah, 5.
Cool.
me and Fields are fucking muscles for days. So
you put your foot on the top of the body pile and you pull with this arm, and out pops this captain, and he's burnt, he's dead, blood is dripping from his nose. He's significantly less charred than the other ones, but you see the name patch, Smith.
So knowing what I know, because this is would be common knowledge for anyone who is in the military, I check for what is the earliest versions of dog tags.
Yeah, they're there. That's Private Smith. Captain Smith.
Hey guys, found him. Man, as I say that though, I pull the dog tags off and put them in my pocket.
All right. You guys have found Captain Smith.
Yeah, he's supposed to
got
have some
sports.
codes or something, right? That's what.
Yeah, does he have the pouch on him?
Sure. Let's do an investigation to find it.
Oh God, not me. I'll try though.
This
Okay.
is to see how long it takes you to find it.
Oh great, an hour
So-
looking for fucking.
So
boots.
everyone,
All right.
Okay.
you
Yeah.
guys are all together like.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll help with one die.
Yeah. Houlihan is also going to help with one die, and he's not.
I help with 2 die, and I got a 5 and a 6. So that's 2 successes.
There you go. I didn't help. I helped with 1, and it didn't do nothing. What is
All
a
right.
pouch?
What's a fucking
Yeah.
pouch?
I've never heard of a pouch in my life.
So in a stunning turn of events, Davies goes for the boot because that's where Davies keeps his personal objects and pulls off the boots and nothing. And then Fields goes, fucking socks. And that is the nastiest trench foot. You smell the pungent odor. And you're like, oh no. Because Davies wasn't burned, the stuff that happens to a person when they die, all the like juices that start to come out, the gases that start to build up, the smells that start to happen, are all, and you guys are all up on this body.
Tell us more, Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, then go on. So, you go. So then you decide, okay, pants. You just keep going up the body, and you like, okay, well, someone's got to reach into his pocket to get someone's got to check the pockets, right? Who was the one that had the 2 successes? Was that Bet? Okay, Bet, you go, fuck this noise. You open the jacket, there's an inside pocket, boop, there it is. There's the pouch with the intel. You guys
Probably should have checked there first.
Yeah. Where else? Like, why do you keep stuff in here?
Where else were you gonna look? Boots and socks and pants.
So you guys have the intel. You have the pouch with the intel.
What size this shoe is Captain's?
Do you care?
I mean,
Those are captain's boots. Do you want to add them to your pile, or do you want to?
If I can just take them since we're already here, yes.
They're already off.
If I don't have to do, all right, I don't have to do anything crazy, do I, Kelly?
Nope, they're yours.
All right, great.
They're yours. Yep. So this pouch is basically like a journal that the you guys would know this, that the pouch inside the pouch would be like a little journal, like a note journal for that the captain would keep. So what do you do with the pouch?
Oh man. I obviously pull it off, take a few steps back. I'm like, hey, yo, come close, just like me here. Yep. I open it up. Allegedly, no, I opened it up. I open it up to see if there's anything wrong, like a hole. Like I'm looking for viability here, like nothing's missing, right?
You're opening up the pouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So inside, excuse me.
She's like, you die. No.
Not yet. I'll try harder next time. Those worms.
Worms.
So the captain kept fastidious notes. The only things that were actually encrypted were the movements of the enemy forces and the movements of the 2nd Battalion D Company, which you already knew about, so you don't care about those. But you did find his observations of the time leading up to the artillery bombardment. And he talks about this, like the way that the fog started to move into the area, that it like moved and roiled and undulated in this like really unnatural way. Sometimes it'd be thick and sometimes it'd be thin, and it just kind of moved in and kind of ebbed and flowed. It never fully dissipated, but some parts were thicker and some parts were thinner. And the parts that were thinner, he felt like when it was really thick, he felt so cloudy, and he just felt himself not even being able to think. And like all you could think about was how hungry he was. And then when it was thinner, he started to have a little bit of a clearer head of like, oh, I need to actually kill these, my mission. I need to kill these guys on the other side. I need my mission to be completed. And then the last note is about the botched artillery, and that Private Hendricks, he wrote in his notes, Private Hendricks did his best with these circumstances.
Cause of death in war is. Oh, um,
So you did get a goal point there, just FYI for those keeping track.
and I am okay.
I bet you. So, do you want to keep going? Do you want to try getting the fuck out of here?
I'm taking that pouch. I took the dog tags. What's Private Hendricks doing?
He's just following y'all.
Mm.
He weeps.
Good private. Okay.
He weeps as
He's
any private
blubbering.
does. Yeah.
He's blubbering a little bit.
Normal behavior for a private, yeah.
Y'all, we like. There's two things we can do. Both of them involve going back.
Okay.
I look at Davies for confirmation. Both of them involve going back.
Yes, I would love to leave here. Yes.
So we can take the body or we can take the tags.
Ah.
That's the two options.
Were we given? Well, what were our instructions to like? Did they ask us to
Find
bring the body
them.
back?
Bring anyone
Receive.
back who's alive and get the intel pouch.
Hmm.
You're a small company. I think bringing back a dead body is not an expectation.
Okay, then I think the
Yeah.
identification may be enough given the circumstances.
Roger that. Move forward. Let's go. What's the fog like, Kelly?
Good question. Where are you looking?
Back towards no man's land. We're
So
gonna go.
you guys are still in no man's land. It was like when you on your walk towards the Central Powers Trench that Davies spotted this glint and you guys found Smith. So you're still in no man's land. You're facing the Central Powers Trench. If that is your 12 o'clock, your 3 o'clock is kind of where you came in. 6 o'clock is your Allied Trench behind you.
In that moment, when it was really quiet, Alphabet is like turning their head as if they're like listening to something. Do you guys hear that?
Hip, what? No.
Still
Fields, come on. Okay. I got the tags. I got the bag. Someone else needs. Y'all telling me no one else hears that?
No. What do you hear?
I hear ringing in my head all the time. I've been knocked in the head probably too many times, but I don't hear nothing right now.
Okay. For a moment, the natural leadership that was Alphabet dissipates. Not that you see like a scared boy, it's more of a confused, like bewilderment. Like there's always an action in everything that Alphabet does, but in this moment there's nothing. And he repeats himself. So I have the bag and I have the tags.
Yeah.
So let's head back to base.
Okay. Okay. Follows you, Davies. I assume you lead the way.
Which way you going, Davies?
I think I'm going back to the Allied Trench. Like, is that the
Okay.
closest
You're
way?
going to turn to your 6?
Yeah. Is that the way? I think I'm.
The way out is 3 o'clock.
Oh.
Let me rephrase that. The way you came was 3 o'clock.
Okay.
The trench is your 6. The way that you came is like a 3 o'clock.
I see. Then I guess 3. I think I'm trying to head back to base.
Sure.
That's what I'm doing.
Sure. And you guys all follow suit? Cool. As you walk along, you're trying not to step on the bodies. The ground feels kind of squishy. Blood, rain, who's to say? And you're as you're walking, trying to get the fuck out of here, you notice that the fog is a little thinner where you're going. And you see spots on the ground that are dark burgundy blood, dark red, like old blood. The air stings your nose. It smells like pennies and leaves a thin film on the tongue. I mean, you're around all these bodies, but like this is different. And Davies, you're in front?
I think so.
You are.
Somehow,
yeah, I think
find
you are.
myself in the front.
Babe, you're going to start to sink in the ground. It's starting. Yep, you're starting to sink.
No.
As you step onto this blood spot, because honestly, how can you avoid them all? You start to sink into the ground. And it's almost as if like it feels like something's pulling you. Not that you're sinking, but like something's pulling you down.
I imagine Fields is right behind him. But like keeps kind of looking back just to make sure Alphabet's okay, because like that was odd back there. But then so at a look back
You're
is when
weird.
it starts. At a look back, I imagine he's looking back at Alphabet and just to check to make sure that he's keeping up and that he's not doing something weird. I mean, and obviously Hendrix too, right? And then he turns back around and is like, "Do you get shorter there, Davies?"
No, I'm sinking. Please be careful, but also please help.
Davies, you can do you try and resist, or you just like help, or do you try and like get yourself out?
Yeah.
I mean, how fast am I sinking? Am I like to my knees now, or is it like?
Yeah, that's a great. By the time you notice, you're ankle deep, and by I mean, you start to feel yourself being pulled. It's not super fast, but it is unnerving.
Yeah,
you might lose your boots.
Do I see?
Don't worry, I have more.
If only someone had extra boots. Do I see am I close to the edge of this quicksand? Can I tell?
Yeah. I mean, you can try to pull yourself out if you want. Do you want to try and because you can try pulling onto the ground. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not looking liquidy.
I know sometimes in quicksand pulling directly out will make the suction worse. So I think I'm trying to get to the dry ground or reach for the dry ground and pull.
Yeah. You over and like pull on this like grass and like dirt. I need an athletics check.
Okay.
Good luck.
And
Fields can help. Fields like noticed this now and is like
your team
like
is
bending
4.
over to.
Nope. 0.
Nope. 0. Okay.
Is it athletics? You said.
Yep.
Reach for him. Let's see. So I'm gonna roll 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The TN is 4, and he got none.
Oh, I'm gonna roll 5.
Okay.
We'll see. Oh, Lord Almighty! All right. And it's a 5 or a 6, so I have 1 success. Let's see. So, ooh, 2 successes is all I can give you.
9. Okay. As Fields, as you are pulling him out, the ground grabs your ankle and pulls you in, and now you're both sinking.
Oh God.
So
I obviously see this, I assume, yes?
yeah.
Hey, Houlihan, Hendrix,
Yeah.
grab something.
If you're not busy,
Yep, fucking help.
please.
Okay.
Hendrix, prove to me that you aren't an entire fuck up. Let's go, buddy. Like,
okay.
I love that you make that face.
Houlihan's gonna try.
That's how they talk.
It's like Hendrix, I need you to unfuck yourself. Hendrix.
I need you to unfuck yourself. Let's go.
Also, your captain said that you were doing your best, so
yes. Hey, the captain absolved you. Let's go. Like,
Alpha better. You gonna try?
Fine. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, of course I'm trying. Yeah.
Davies, I need you to say even or odds.
Odds.
All right. Say it one more time.
Odds.
Cool. Houlihan joins you.
God damn it, Hendrix. What is Hendrix doing?
Hendrix, he's a radio operator, man.
Okay, well, he doesn't have fucking hands.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he tried. He tried. He just didn't get sucked in.
Okay, great. Houlihan can go for Davies. I'm going for Fields.
Okay.
What do I do?
Athletics roll.
Okay.
Davies, give me even or odd.
I'm fine.
Evens.
Awesome.
Fuck
okay.
you, dice. I swear to God.
Hendrix cannot save you, but also does not fall in. And I think we've only had 2 successes so far, right, from Fields total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got 1 success, but I'm going to re-roll 2 of the. I can't use pips, correct?
If you re-roll, you cannot use pips.
To alter the dice in any way.
You have to accept it as it is.
Okay. Okay.
And you're going after Fields?
Yeah. All right. So I got 1 success.
Okay.
I'm going to use 2 of the 4 brawn I have left. Alter one of those die to a 5. 5 is a success, correct? For this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to re-roll the last die. Got a 3. Fuck them 3s. That's all I've been rolling tonight. God dang it.
All right. Even or odd? Fields?
Odd.
Awesome.
Never
Alphabet,
tell me the
you
odds.
do not get pulled in.
Yeah!
Okay.
Can I make a move here?
Davies, I don't care. If I live, it's okay.
Davies, Fields, and Houlihan can all try and roll your athletics again to get out.
Come on, friends, y'all
What-
can do it.
What if instead of rolling for me, I roll to push Davies out?
Absolutely, that sounds amazing. Go for it.
He's a coward.
Davies, are you gonna roll to get yourself out, or do you want to see what happens with Fields? If Fields can get you out, because we have banked 3. You need 1 more. Davies, you want to try and do your own? This is just for you, by the way. Everyone in there needs 4.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys are up to
Great
12.
good.
You guys are up to 12. Ooh, you're gonna die.
God. Oh my god.
It's fine, guys. It's
Okay,
fine.
I think Davies will roll for himself.
Okay.
But I could see what Fields did first, or
No.
okay. 0 successes.
Okay. Fields.
So I'm rolling for myself now at this point, is what we're saying.
You could, or you can push Davies out.
I think Fields has realized, because what do we have for successes? 2.
You need Davies has 3 because everything has been for Davies. Oh wait, no. One of them was for you. Alphabet did get 1, wasn't it? 1. So Davies has 2 and Alphabet.
I got 2.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have 2, but he has 3. So I guess the way that I'm thinking in my mind now, correct me if I'm wrong, this translates to me as Davies looks more out than I am.
Correct.
He looks like he's about to escape, but he's not got the strength to get himself the rest of the way out. And I look at my situation, and I look at his.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I see Houlihan, but he's an old man. What do I care? So I reach over, and I'm heavy, so I'm sinking, and I'm not gonna make it, and I know I'm not gonna make it. So I reach over and grab him by the back of his pants, put my hand down in the goop and grab him by the back of his pants and rip upward and try to sling him by his belt out. Okay. I'm going to give it everything I've got to make sure I get this success. This is the last ditch. This is a role play choice.
And this is to get you out. Or to get
Davies out.
Davies
to get
out.
Davies
sorry.
out.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So Davies needs 1.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 4. I think I can get. Well, let's roll 5 just to be sure. I'll get that 1. Someone's gonna get saved. Probably not me, but him. It could have been me, but this is the choice we're making. Oh yeah, 2 successes.
Love it, Davies. You start to wiggle. Fields is pushing you out, and you start to get out, and the earth goes, grabs you at your waist and pulls you back down.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have a TN of 6 to get out. I will, because I'm so magnanimous, put that extra success towards your TN of 6.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hey, now I'm trying to be nice, bet. So, Davies, you almost got out. The earth was like hands were coming up, and the smell of pennies is so strong in your nose it burns. Your eyes are watering, but it's bringing you back down. And now you got to do TN of 6 to get out. And you are 1 way there. I'll let you. You have 5 left.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'll let that one kind of go over to bank. And then so Fields, that was yours. I will have Houlihan go athletics. Okay, I feel like Houlihan is in it with you. Is in it, and he is going to try and push Fields out. And he got 1 success. So Fields, you now have 3. And then Hendrix, he only has 1. That didn't work. Okay. Even or odd, Fields? Who's helping you?
Odd.
Awesome. He doesn't get in it. Okay. All right, Bet. Who you helping?
Ooh. I see all of this go down, yeah?
Oh yeah. You see Fields try and get Davies out. It looks good, and then the Earth just grabs him by the waist and pulls him back down. And the smell is so strong, his eyes are watering. The smell is strong for you guys too.
Can I?
So is he crying or is it just so strong?
Right.
Probably a little both.
Yeah.
Assessing the situation. There's someone I have a greater chance of pulling out. Like after Fields did that, is it a lost cause? Is like Fields like up to their neck, no hands out? Like
No.
where are we at with this? Like
Okay, yeah. Fields, even odd.
Odd.
Love it. Only up to your knees.
Neat.
But
Mhm.
what's Davies at again?
Davies is at his waist because he almost got out. It's like you could see the knee. So as he's crawling out, right? Because Fields was pushing him. As he's crawling out, you see the Earth come up and these like hands grab him by the waist and pull him back down, and he's waist deep now.
Can't I grab both of them because I have two hands?
That would be like what, a TN? That'd be quite a bit of TN.
And I'll scream
You
at
could, if you do
scream at
that.
Houlihan to grab my belt.
Okay.
Grab my fucking gas mask, fucking
You do that,
suspender
and
shit.
your successes will be. I'll give you an extra point in athletics.
Okay.
If with Houlihan holding you.
Okay.
But any successes you get will be divided by 2 because you're pulling 2 people.
Divided by 2? Oh my god.
Yeah, because your
okay.
success is going to have to go for one of them, right?
I get it. All right. I don't
Okay.
like it. I get it.
You don't need to like me.
I get it.
I'm not your friend.
I pulled out a bunch of new D6s because I have way too many.
But I will give you an extra pip in your athletics because you got Houlihan there.
All right, so that puts me with 2 dice then, just
Okay.
based off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use like this is like oh man, this is gonna suck if I roll like shit.
It might.
No, it's gonna. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use all but one of my brawn, so that puts me like at 4 more dice. Because if one is all I need, but like I want this to be not necessarily like that swan song, right? Like we're not going out. I want it to be like that moment of truth, right? Like like he sees them both and he knows, especially with Davies, if this does not happen soon, there's nothing he's gonna be able to do.
Davies. Okay. Yeah, nothing that Davies can do. Okay. Let's do it.
Wow, that was fucking garbage. All right. Good job, Holly. Not worth it.
Did your swan song end up becoming a Canadian goose?
It fucking assholes. Yes. I'm gonna re-roll one of the die.
You also have the ability, just letting you know, you look really excited about what happened. Hold on. I want you to know.
Fine. It's narratively great for you, Kelly.
Hold on. You can discard a card and have any effect you want. So you can add another dice, you can add a pip, you can re-roll, but you discard the card.
I will re-roll, but I'm not re-rolling that fucking die.
So you're going to discard a card to do it?
Yep. Is it the whole hand or just one die?
Just one. Oh, if you want to re-roll, you can re-roll as much or as little as you want.
Shut the front freaking door.
That was always
Okay.
the way of it. Have you only been re-rolling one dice? Oh, Holly.
It's
Oh, my
okay.
sweet summer child.
I know. Narratively, it's been great, though.
It's been great. Your failure has really made you shame.
I know. Great. Someone clip that, Taylor. Your failure has really made the game.
Oh boy.
Whew. Okay, I got one more success out of that. So 3 successes.
Mm. Who are you going to put 2 towards?
So, sorry, Davies. I saw Fields go the extra mile. That's somebody I want on my team. 2 go to Fields, 1 go to Davies. I'm so sorry, Davies.
Understandable.
But then I'm out. And I can help.
Yeah, ears open. Next thing is going to his freaking chest or some shit.
So you're pulling, you put a little bit more strength towards Fields, and you feel them come out. Hula hands pulling you, and you feel Fields start to come out a little bit more, and they even have like a knee onto the grass, and they're almost out, and the ground.
Why are you like this?
and
All right.
pulls them back.
Why? Okay.
Does it seem like there's some sort of like creature pulling it, or is it just the earth?
It feels like the earth is pulling you.
Okay.
Like the earth has like hands. The earth is real handsy
Ew.
these days.
Okay. All right, Gaia.
I will. Yeah, I'll have Hendrix. Nope, that didn't help. Okay, Holly. Even or odds?
Good.
That was a great time to choose even. So you did not get pulled in when you were pulling them out.
The helmet did me well.
All right.
Helmet's so useful.
Helmet's so good.
All right. Davies. It's your turn to keep trying to wiggle
Sorry,
free.
Davies.
All right. So with 3 brawn, spending 1, so I'm rolling 2. Nope. 0 again.
Woof. Okay. You feel yourself sink a little bit further. It's up to your belly button. And the earth is cold. It's cold against your belly button. You know, like when you get in a pool and you like, there's certain areas where you go, whoo. That's yours. You're at the belly button. Feels.
Good.
Hold on, I want to look up something right quick before I say it. So Fields is still in the muck. It got pulled back in, right? That's what we're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not sure if it's offensive or not. So I'm just gonna say this. Come on, you British fuck, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of this fucking fog, and we're getting out of here, god damn it. And he's gonna reach up and like grab the earth, like lean over and grab the earth and just pull. Like he's grabbing grass, dead, nasty, and just like he's giving it everything he's got here.
All right.
I'm gonna roll 5.
Deathfish spent 1,000 to name this pit the Pit of Artax.
Artax? The never-ending story.
Oh my god.
Too much. I fucking love it.
You said I could discard a card and re-roll the whole.
Yeah, you re-roll it. You got to keep it. Though.
I didn't get a single success on that roll. So,
Wow.
Okay.
And I rolled 5 of them. So I mean,
holy shit. Okay.
The dice gods are killing me today. Big money, no whammies. Oh, 3 successes.
Big money, big money.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. Love it. All right. I'm gonna have Hendrix try and also get you Fields. You're looking pretty close. And he got you one more. Okay, Fields, you are one away from escaping this bitch. Davies. Houlihan, let's give Houlihan a shot.
Please, fucking do something, Houlihan.
No, he's fucking sinking. He did do something. Houlihan's got one. Okay. Houlihan is sinking. Okay. Alphabet. What we doing? Who you saving?
I'm gonna ask this. You don't have to answer, obviously, Kelly. Is there somebody that looks like it's
Look like they're safe.
easier
Easier to
to save?
I mean, Fields is getting closer to getting out.
All right, I'm helping Fields. And Houlihan is going down.
Oh yeah.
Davies is to his waist.
Belly button.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm biased because of what I saw Fields do. Sorry.
What did Fields do?
Sorry. I feel like shit, and it's not even real.
Oh.
I'm going to.
Seems like you're pulling him a little bit harder than you're pulling me. Not just not
to point it out, but
I love the idea that Davies is dying and it's like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
I think like Fields is like knuckle gripping grass trying to get out, and he looks up and is like, "Don't save me. You save that limey fuck, okay? I got this. This fucking pit ain't gonna beat me. God damn it. I'm from Texas. We do better than this. Ain't no sand pit get me, bloody ass mother." And he's like
he's gonna cuss his way out of the pit of Artex.
Yeah, no
"What
shit.
do you do it?
Okay,
That's how you fix a car. That's how you get out of a sand pit. You cuss at it."
Yep,
So it's
yep, it's true. Okay, when that is said, because at this point, I respect Fields way too much to not listen. Don't care. I've been around and probably in the armor extensively longer than this motherfucker. Don't care. Don't care. You know what? Texas is going to win against that fucking blood sand pit. It's fine. So I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab both arms. Like lock with Davies, and I'm going to attempt to pull and lift. That would be athletics, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I will have Houlihan also push up Davies. Your stirring speech. Let's see. All right, there's Houlihan's got two. And then we'll just do an all out get out Davies. All right, and we'll have.
I have 3
Hendrix.
successes if I use the rest of my brawn, so I do.
1, 2, 3.
Davies, you fuck, you're getting out.
Everyone's so aggressive when they help me.
Get out!
Hendrix is like a gentleman.
Hendrix,
right?
Hendrix comes in. Houlihan or Hendrix comes in, and you are like already out, Davies. And Hendrix comes in with the last little poof and just kind of like gets your boot out, but like takes all the credit. I'm like, I did it. I helped you. I am a good soldier. But Davies, you are out. All right, Holly, even or odd?
Odd.
You shouldn't have done that.
Okay, Kelly! Why are you telling me that? Like, like I have a helmet, Christ.
Davies, even or odd?
Odd.
That sucks. Okay.
What?
What?
What in the
Alphabets.
world?
Yeah. Every time that you help someone, you risk getting pulled in. And you know, y'all are smart. You should have known that. Didn't you realize that you kept getting pulled in?
Yeah.
All right, Field. It's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, we're gonna secede from this sandpit. Can't nobody hold us down.
The South shall rise again.
I have
You-
rolled terribly again.
You need one.
I need one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Should I discard again?
That's
You
up to
do it?
you. That's up to you.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. 3 successes that time. Where was that one a
Glorious.
second ago? Huh?
Perfect. It's a glorious. So what's going to happen is you, not only Fields, are going to get out. Davies is out. As you are coming out, you stop. Your body just like rolls, like you like flop, and you like sort of like this dead fish roll flounder situation, and your body actually stops Alphabet and Hendrix from going in.
Huh.
All right, so Davies is out, Fields is out, Alphabet's out, Hendrix is out, Houlihan is in. Are we gonna do an all party try and get out with the
Yes.
risk
I mean, here's
of
the
getting
deal.
back in?
Houlihan's old, lived a good life, whether it's been in war or not. But I
Alphabet
will
pushes
help
him
him.
down.
He's got
You're fine.
he's got
You're
people
fine.
he's gotta tell that he hates. He's got things he's gotta do. He's gotta tell people
right?
he hates them. So
He's gonna fucking tell them young ass motherfuckers like, "What's up? Let's
Okay.
go."
Is there a way if we're all working together to do this like safely?
Agreed. Okay. Okay.
Yes, tell me how.
Do we have anything like
An
rope
anchor.
or rope like, in our equipment?
Yes. Yeah, you would have rope.
Yeah, I would
That
make
means
like
when we all go in, one goes in, we all fucking go in. Good
You
idea.
you could also like fashion your belts or something to like some sort of like you could make a makeshift sort of like pull system.
All right.
yeah, I think something like
So
where we're pulling but we're not standing close to the blood might be
here's
better.
my idea. Okay. Fields is not out. No.
Yeah, he's
Fields
out.
is out. Everyone's
Fields.
out.
We're
Okay.
all out.
Great.
Except Houlihan.
So Fields and me each grab an arm. We fucking like quickly fucking rope between the two of us, like a Y rope, right? Like,
Mhm.
and then we knot it off, and
Mhm.
the two that are left, which would be Davies and Hendrix, fucking pull.
Okay. Davies and Hendrix are pulling.
As well as me and Fields. Fields and
Okay,
I
so
are grabbing.
everybody's
Yes, Fields is grabbing one arm. I'm grabbing the other arm, and they have us in like a Y rope shape pull.
okay.
Like, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Since Hendrix has been in there, hasn't. We're gonna do for a full pull him out 7 successes.
Fucking fuck. All
But
right.
everyone's doing it.
Man, honestly, these dice have fucking hated me tonight. Let's go. All right.
I got 3.
Nice. Okay. Got 3.
Got 9.
I can roll one more too. To
Okay.
re-roll one to
Yeah,
see.
go for it. Yeah.
Oh, nope. I need that one.
Nope. Still 3.
Okay. 3. Okay.
Okay. God fucking damn. Okay. I am going to read 2 of them. Can I do that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you can reroll
I
as
have
many
I
dice
have
as
the
you
pip.
want.
Yeah, I have the pips to do it too. So
Oh, yeah.
okay.
So none. 2.
I have 2 successes.
Okay, so we need 2 more. All right. The 2 that are close, what was that? Fields and Alphabet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't do
Field-
this.
1 or 2, you get pulled in. You're good. Alphabet, 1 or 2, you get pulled. I'm rolling a d6. 1 or 2,
Okay.
you get pulled in.
I'm in.
3, you're good.
Yeah!
All right. Roll again, guys. Roll again.
I need more D6s. Why are there not enough?
Okay.
I would put them all in dice jail if I had one.
Hendrix and Hendrix tried, didn't do anything. Houlihan cannot save himself. He tried. So there are 2. We need 2 more successes to get Houlihan out.
I
All
got
right,
you.
here we go.
2
All right, we got
sixes.
it. We got it. We got it.
That's great.
The earth tries as you guys pull him up. The earth tries to grab him and back, but you guys are just like, you got that first pull, and he's like all the way out except to his ankles. And then you did that second pull, and that one was all Fields. And so Houlihan and his old manness falls onto you. A small Werther's original falls out of his pocket, and he is out. He is out of the blood sands, and you guys, for all that, you got 1 goal. You can each draw a card, and you now know how to spot the blood sand from afar.
Fuck yeah, we do.
And
When Houlihan lands on him, Fields like grabs him, like laying underneath him, but like grabs him by his shoulders and shakes the shit out of him. And he's like, "I know you's getting out, old man. I wasn't gonna let you get down in there." Like, yeah.
Julian's just like, okay.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Here for that.
I like the fact we're going to end that here. I know this was supposed to be a one shot. It's not happening.
I'm sorry, we tried.
We're having too much fun.
the
wiener never came. So
the wiener never came.
And we can't leave this area. With blue fog. So we will have to do this another time. We'll schedule another one. Wonderful players, and hopefully by then Taylor will be feeling much better. Honestly, I'm surprised that you guys all survived. I was really expecting you guys to die in that pit. I was like,
I was ready to let Davies go. All right.
I got the sense that you would. Yes. Frankly, I'm surprised as anyone.
Guys, I want to plug the game just because it's like an indie game.
Yes.
This is never going.
I
don't know if it shows backwards. Sorry, it's never going home. It's by Wet Ink Games. They have it on TTRPG. It's just it's so good. They're also the same it's the same system as well. This +1 system. If you've ever played Heck and Good Doggos. Also, the fun thing is like the art in this is amazing. It's just so good. Yeah, Holly's got all the physical copies. I've got a bunch of digital ones.
Look at that.
I know it's so good. So y'all, if you like if you like this game, you like the setting, please go check it out, play it for yourself.
They're also a really great company. Period. Good people. Good fucking people.
They really are. I've gone up to their booth like a big old fangirl at Gen Con and PAX U, and they treat me so well. Okay, Owen, where can we find you? Anything you want to plug before we sign off?
Yeah, you can catch me on Thursday here for the Marvel Multiverse Earth 8193 miniseries, and possibly some more series on High Shelf in the future.
Yay! Yay! Please, please, please. Marlo, who let her hair down. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
At the end, I like to let people know when I'm in costume what they actually get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm getting things. Hey, where can we plug your podcast, right? And
yeah,
then,
yeah. So I'm
we
not
can
really
find you.
doing. Yeah, I'm not really doing socials right now. But if you want to reach out to me, you can. I have an X, Twitter, whatever we're calling it. You can message me there. I
The
also
Bad
have
Place.
The Bad Place. I also have an Instagram. It's Marlo Bogwitch anywhere you go, and that's Bogwitch with 2 G's in it. It's all one word, all lowercase. And you can message me there if you're interested in putting me in a game or something. I'm here. I'm also in the HSC Discord server, so if you want to find me there, you can.
Yes.
I'm not really doing anything in the way of streaming right now, but I do podcasting with Misconceptions podcast. Just to plug them for a second, it was the longest running City of Mist podcast for quite a while. It's a very well put together one. It started out with just a bunch of friends, and that one ended with a natural sort of ending, and we started up Tales to Inspire. And it's an alternate history podcast with superheroes. It's a lot of fun. We've wrapped season 1. They're working on season 2. I'm not in season 2, but it should be good anyway. So, but I'm in it a little bit. But but yeah, check them out. They're doing great work. And then that's kind of my home on the TTRPG space. So check us out there. And yeah, I had a great time.
Yay! OMG, Holly D. Your hair's down too. Stop it, you guys.
Sorry, it was pulled
Oh,
back.
wait, how come your hair's not down?
Oh, sorry.
Gosh, gosh. Get on the train. Just kidding. Hey, so tonight I was actively trying to let Davies die. So I'm not gonna lie. Like like here's the thing. We're talking quality.
Fields is a specimen. I'm not going to lie to you.
I know it. Like I kid.
I mean,
Not you,
I get
Owen.
it.
Your
Also,
character.
narratively, it would have been.
Not you,
would've been good.
Owen. Please
Yeah.
stay, but
Honestly,
Davies,
Holly,
however,
your failures really
I
help
take
make
this
game.
extremely personally.
honestly, I have to tell you, D6 games are usually my bread and butter. Tonight they were like, no, the fuck we're not. So, it was rough.
They were your beans and toast, baby.
They were the baked beans and toast. Okay. But yes, like Kelly said, please go over to What Eat Games. They have something for everyone. So maybe this wasn't your cup of tea. This is not something you would play. They have so many things. They have Jiangxi. They have heckin' good doggos. They have Assassin Citadel, which was an Emmy winner this year. So please go over there. I genuinely say this as somebody who knows them very well. Fantastic people, all of them, from the top to the bottom. Great people. And you can find me at OMG Holly D on all socials, everywhere. So Instagram,
Every
the
one
place, yep, the place
Bad
we do
place.
not mention. That new place called Blue Sky, great name. And Facebook, all of those things. Let's be friends. I'm happy to do that. You can catch me here. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend, playing Die and Wild Sea, both with Taylor, who we missed sorely. Can't wait for part 2 so that she can play with us and be the grumpy old man she always dreamed of.
I feel like Taylor would be a great grumpy person.
Wonderful.
Right. And but I do hope that is okay. Recall week is 7, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days in November on the Lost Caravan. I'm doing a one shot over there, but it's where we are bringing back characters that have died or one shot characters that have existed for a while and porting them into other games that are now existing. So yeah, so on November 12th, I'm doing Call of Cthulhu. I have a character from Not As We Were, or I don't think that's correct, but we have somebody from Slasher Flick. We have somebody from Lancer coming in, so it's going to be a nice little mix. I hope everybody will come over and watch that week and support them as well. But HSC is fantastic. Thank you for having me. That's it. Sorry.
Always, always, always. All right, guys, we will plan another time to finish this and maybe try and kill more people. I definitely didn't get to nearly as many like bad things. I definitely
Oh,
have
really?
Yeah. I have gross things for you. That wasn't gross. That was the beginning. And then let's see if you guys can escape this foggy bog body-filled grossness. All right. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Kelly. Oh yeah, we're gonna raid Lost Caravan. I'm actually Kelly. I never introduced myself. I'm Kelly.
Yes.
We're gonna raid Lost Caravan. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. And thanks so much for watching.